You're watching the Call Outdoors TV. Sponsored by Zink Calls, a champion in every call, and Avian X, fuel the madness.
You just can't get enough of this. An eastern bird in our home state, gobbling, shaking the very ground you're sitting at. Just tears you up inside.
I can't believe we pulled that off. Man, I cannot believe this is over. First reel.
I saw his beard when he jumped up on the wall. I didn't see his spurs. He was up and down so quick.
Came up, came back around, strutting. I mean, ay ay ay.
And Campbell Cameras, relive your adventure.
What are you doing, brother?
Okay, how's it going? Getting ready to go to Ontario. And we don't have a truck, we have a car, so you can see our packing job's pretty bad. A lot of stuff for a couple days, but when you put decoys in and camera equipment and sleeping bags, it fills up quick.
Yeah.
We make the best of it.
We're leaving the trucks behind so we get the good gas mileage all the way to Canada.
That's it.
Taking the rental car. The Turkey Mobile.
Got the fan.
You got the most important part.
9 hours later, we arrive in Ontario, Canada, and the terrain is just breathtaking. We are reminded about a few verses in Romans 1:19 and 20. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived, ever since the creation of the world, in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse.
Good evening. Just arrived in Ontario. We're with our good buddy Jordan. We're trying to get on some birds for the morning. Gorgeous property. Can't wait. I'm excited. Call right there. I mean, we might. Dude, they're all nice dogs. Yeah. See him up there?
Yeah.
And just try and get these gobblers pitching up in there. Here comes the fight. Look at this.
With the hens already up in the tree, there's 5 longbeards on the ground. 2 aggressive birds that don't want to let these other gobblers anywhere near their hens.
There you go. Look at that. Same spot, same trees. Yeah, you're gonna have a clue. Alright, let's let's get out of here. Sweet.
So it's the first morning and we're all set up, and we slipped out the Avian X decoys. We put out the full strut decoy, which I haven't hunted over yet this spring, but it was a big field, so we wanted to put out the tail fan so I could get these birds' attention. So we started calling, and the birds are just hammering, got one hard off the roost. Next thing you know, these two mean birds that we were watching last night hit the ground first thing, right off the bat, and here they come.
Bruce. Yeah, they're not going to win the record. No, they're not going to win the contest. This one's busted off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Fighting.
Yeah.
Well, this is a nice little bird. Light bird. Your bird light?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. That was fun though.
That was fun. First morning out.
That was fun. Like, what time those birds hit the ground? Early.
Early.
Saw those decoys and heard the call and came marching. These were the two dominant birds last night, and they wanted to come in and just rip it off. Let's go sit the decoys here. I got camera out there. How about it? Man, thanks for putting us on them. Getting up in Ontario.
Yeah,
We just
absolutely.
did a 9-hour drive yesterday. Just got here and put us up in your home and had some pizza, went and did some scouting and got on the birds. And this morning, it is first thing in the morning. It's just gonna be it was a beautiful hunt, that's all I can say. First, this guy took the butt kicking, then they moved over to Jake and started pecking the heck out of him. They moved back to the decoy. They were just mad, tore up. That was fun.
That was.
That was awesome. Got 2 dead birds right off the bat, so congrats.
Yeah. Likewise.
Thank you. Man, thank you so much.
No problem.
Really blessed to be out here. And, the fields and stuff out here are just gorgeous. I mean, the whole place is just unbelievably gorgeous. So, we serve an awesome creator, and it's a joy to be out here.
2 birds down by 6 o'clock. We really couldn't have started the trip off better. Thank you, Jordan, for all your hard work and scouting dedication. And thanks, Jeff, for running the main camera. The footage turned out awesome.
Just Dave and Jordan shot their birds. Took a drive around, see if we can locate some more. Got a gobbler out here with some hens, so gonna put the stalk on them, see if we can get into range. There you go.
Jeff has now slipped into position without being detected. With this hen moving closer and closer, we're waiting for that big tail fan to show up. This hen now visually sees our full strut decoy in the left part of the field. Watch her body language. Jeff knows this longbeard is within 50 yards, directly to the hedgerow to the left of this hen. The trick is not having this hen walk on top of us and spook and mess the whole thing up. So far, the plan has worked. The hen worked through the hedgerow without stepping on top of us. and Jeff is about to get his opportunity.
That's the key, Clay. You gotta kill him now. It's okay. I got him.
Well, boys, that's turkey hunting. And that bites the big one.
Wait a little longer, huh?
Huh?
Should have waited a little.
But Jeff is going to have a few more days to have redemption. Now let's join our pro staffers Clay Erb and Al Cavers. Clay has a couple of them on the string, but they're not quite sure if they're Jakes or Longbeards.
See him? See him? Yeah. Might be Jake's. No, they're Tom's. I'm gonna try and shoot this strutter, okay? Yeah, dude. No, no.
Clay has his heart set on this strutting Tom. The key is, though, to get them to break up so he doesn't injure the other one with the shot. Clay is now running out of time. The birds have lost their interest, and he's got to do something now.
Get him separated. on decking. Yep. Shoot him, dude. Shoot him. You can shoot him. Is that one on camera?
I don't know. I got it on camera. Well, we pulled off a double. Me and Al kept at it, so the other guys got some. They pulled a double off this morning too, so we just kept at it. We saw these birds here last night and snuck down the other side here. We heard them gobbling up from the house about 400 yards away. So we got two adult birds out there, man.
Nice job.
Yeah. Say like a 9-inch beard. Like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Not a monster, but when I wasn't passing up, that's for sure. They put on a pretty good show around the Jake there too.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't separate, you know what I mean?
No.
That was the hard part. It's
Yeah.
like, I can't shoot. They're all like all over each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go see what you got.
Yeah. I would say they're brothers. Yeah. Except your brother has nicer spurs than mine.
Well, yeah, I said I wanted to try and go after the strutter because I knew he was more dominant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something they wouldn't separate, eh? Yeah,
No,
they
they
had
just-
to do something.
That's right.
Yeah, they're gonna get out of the camera there for us.
Yep.
And just getting them gobble and kind of stand still and kind of step around a bit. When
Right.
finally they separated. And then this guy flew, and I thought that was it. And then he hit the ground. Well, there we go. Call Outdoors coming up here from Pennsylvania. I think you guys have been coming up here for 7 years now. I really look forward to you guys coming up.
Yeah, it's
What a blessing
a
it is.
real
to-
blessing.
Yeah, friendships that we've made over the years, and yeah, this is a highlight of my year. You guys coming up.
Yeah. This
And
just,
Clay?
This just adds to it. I know it.
This
you know?
was the best. Me and you getting it done.
the old guys, huh?
Yeah, the two old boys. Those guys are probably figuring we're just no good for nothing anymore. Look at that, eh?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Good job, bro.
Well, we just got the news that Al and Clay shot a double. Shoot a couple. Or no?
A couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah. Is that nice spurs? Nice. All right. Just mitt.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
You guys had a good morning, eh?
Yeah, we did.
Got it
Yeah.
right
We had
down
a
it.
slam and hunt right off the get-go.
Yeah, eh?
5:30,
They all come
5:30.
screaming.
just
in there.
after 5:30,
Yeah.
or just
Two dominant
before
ones
5:30.
did.
Did they?
Hit the ground right immediately.
Nice spurs on them.
Almost the
3-year-old bird.
same thing.
This spur's got a little bit bigger spurs
Yeah.
than all of them. So what's the story?
We saw these birds last night, and we wanted to come back in there. And we stopped and talked to the farmer. Finally, he was home. And then, while I was talking to the farmer, I said, "Ow, I just heard one gobble." But you couldn't see anything down in the green field. So then we got a game plan, and he said, "Let's go down the side here." And then Never heard them gobble again after that, I don't think. Maybe one time.
Yeah, just
And then worked our way down to
that laneway.
the,
you know,
the
laneway that
big
we
woods
always
where
go down to
Murph,
get to the other
you had some
side.
action down there last year. And we set up there, and I hit
We didn't
the
set
zinc
up. You
slate
hit 'em.
call, and they gobbled right away. And they came in pretty quick.
Nice.
Well, they wouldn't separate, you know. They were like tight. But,
They got really good footage around the avian. See, like their purr.
we'll see how good it is.
But
You know
they
what I
didn't-
mean?
They didn't wing flap it or anything like
No.
that. They just kind of danced around it, and
Yep.
and
So
then
who shot first?
they started working away, and they're like this. Their heads were like this.
They wouldn't separate.
I'm like,
They were like,
Clay, you gotta get them separated. We'll see.
Cool. Let's go in and eat before
Yeah,
it gets cold.
yeah.
And awesome. Yeah. Congrats. Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Call Outdoors. Be sure to tune in next week where we will finish out the Ontario turkey hunting trip. And in this episode, Jeff Murphy is going to have an opportunity at Redemption. Be sure to tune in.